Well, no offense, but 24 hours ago, didn't know who the hell you were.
Nope.
Oh.
Yeah, did
Nope.
no skin off my no skin off your nose.
Yeah.
We had no idea who the hell you were. And then by about 7 o'clock, it's like, what? Oh boy, this is a thing.
Well, early, very early, there would, and you look calm as a cucumber, but everyone else was freaking out. Like, this kid might be going in.
No, I got it because Jack is. What did you put in the chat group last night when Dan Vladar got kind of bumped and run? And we'll explain all of this. Dusty Nickel shitting his pants is what
so
you put into the chat.
We now have a chance to confirm or deny. Were you shitting your pants when Vladar got run into?
No, I was actually I was such a whirlwind. I think I might have blacked out for a moment, to be honest with you. And it was kind of think it was actually kind of asked kind of what was going through my mind. Kind of besides just it was kind of like, is this really happening right now? Like, is it like
whole day?
Like maybe the last 3 minutes, you know, something goes on. They're not 3 minutes into the game kind of thing. And first thought was like, you know, I got to the rink and
well, I guess let's go back to the because Markstrom gets to the rink.
Yeah, they showed the video.
And then figures out pretty quick he's going downhill in a hurry. He's not feeling well. Here. I got to get out of here. So it's the old EBUG,
right? Emergency
backup goaltender situation.
Yes.
You're not allowed to have three. Gary won't let you have goalies hanging around. He's no fun. So are you the first guy that they called, or do you think they went through a couple? Like, I'm not trying to say that.
No, and there would be hey, can you be an EBUG for us this year? I'm sure there's a list of guys, right?
Yeah, EBUG with them last year, and then kind of started doing this year, and I've been skating with the guys actually fair bit here and there, and taking practice with them in summer skates, and guys are doing rehab and one-on-one skates, been jumping out with them, so kind of had a feel for it a little bit, but definitely that was a new scenario to go through that whole show of it all.
So a few more people in the stands than when
a couple.
Okay. Got it.
And I guess that's the thing with being the EBUG. You're not going to have a lot of notice. That's why it's an emergency situation.
The E stands for emergency.
Yeah. So it's a 7:30 game. You get walk us through it. I know you kind of talked about it last night for the people that missed it. You are the EBUG of the day.
Yes.
So how did it go?
I woke up, had a kind of little afternoon nap and a quick little 20-minute cat nap, and woke up and kind of rolled over my phone and saw a text from Jason LaBarbera there. Yeah. And usually if he's texting you a couple hours before the game, something's up. So quickly looked at it, and then right below it was a text from Mike Burke, and they're like, fella, maybe just kind of be ready. We got one of the guys not feeling too good. No need to change anything. Just be ready. I was like, oh, maybe we should start getting ready a little bit earlier. We'll maybe start getting the adrenaline definitely started spiking a little bit.
And what time is that? Approx?
That was probably between 5:30 ish.
Yeah, that's not a lot of
quick.
Yeah.
And then even just getting into the dome and out on a game day, like I think you're hustling, right? Like I
live across the street from the dome. My gear's ready in my truck. Perfect. And I pretty well just grab a snack out the door and rip downstairs and out we go. So
you do you have to explain what's happening for them to let you down into the back of the rink, or do you have to walk in with the fans?
No, quite often we go down to the player entrance. They see a player park and you go down there. So I know those security guys there, and you usually get a pass coming in there. And this time was a little different because they kind of watched me walk in a little earlier.
Well, I was going to say you're going in. It's like, that's not a Flames bag.
That's not Markstrom.
Your pads look like shit. Come on, you're full.
Whoa. Yeah. They're searching for my game pass. So I was like, I don't think we got time for this. Yeah. we gotta go.
Yeah. So you get in there, you go down to the room, and because we kind of saw it, say, okay, get in here and hurry up and get some stuff. It looked like
time
because I saw you walk in. It looked like you had the new stick when you went out for warm up there.
Didn't finish with that stick.
No, I said, and it broke on you.
Yeah.
So you're taking warm up, and it's fine. You're going to open the gate. This is as much as it's going to be. And then early in the game, Vladar gets hit hard into the net. It was not one of those bumps. There's no diving. He gets hit hard. Give us that moment.
I kind of looked around, and honestly, I was kind of thinking maybe I should have got my skate sharpened, because the guys had asked me before how low the ice my skates are feeling a little dull. Like, this is probably a bad time to ask to get my skate sharpened right now. So, no, I was kind of shocked, and I kind of stopped moving around a little bit, and like, hey, we'll try to stay calm about this and see where this all goes, and kind of figure the scenario that hopefully you'd be able to battle it out a little bit.
Yeah.
And it'd have to be probably pretty bad to be 3 minutes into a game, throwing an EBUG in there with absolutely no games and nothing. So
yeah.
Once he got up and started skating around, I was like, okay, a little bit of a breath there, and Still kind of blocking out a little
Because
bit.
I did a little bit of homework. It says here, Dusty Nickel, 32 in 09-10 and then 10-11. You played for the Canucks, not Vancouver, the Calgary Canucks.
Right.
So again, that was you're undrafted. You played for the wrong Canucks.
The right Canucks, some would say.
or whatever, yeah.
Yeah.
And then the Kindersley Clippers, a quick little
That's true.
5-game stint.
Yeah, a little pissed off.
Yeah. And then some Mount Royal Cougars, 1 game. Is that what it ended up
That is
being?
correct. 4
Okay.
years school and 1 game played, and
With a sparkling 4.00 goals against.
yeah.
The 4.52 in Kindersley of the SJ. How the hell did you get to be the EBUG?
Oh, this feels like, come on, Dean.
Found the role down the third
Based on-
string, I guess. Just kept taking the third string backup goalie practice goalie all the way.
Based on what criteria?
Hey, come on
Yeah.
now. He's got to be good in the room.
Yeah.
He's a beauty. There's no other way this happens, for sure.
Yeah.
But truthfully, I'm having some fun with you. But how did it get to be that you were on their radar at all for being the emergency backup?
Just being a college guy, I guess, in the city. And I think if you kind of had either UFC guys or Mount Royal guys.
Yeah.
And a few years ago, I think it was one of the other guys, and they kind of just passed the torch along, and they asked kind of.
Yeah, because I remember Cooper was
I
with
split with
the
Coops one of the years, and we were kind of on and off the practice because of work and all that. And then kind of took on full time last year, up until March area there. And,
yeah.
And it's just they kind of keep the local guys around, and obviously not really anticipating this scenario to happen too often, but it's fun just to be around it and skate again and be around the room. And obviously, once you're done playing, you kind of miss being around a room and and playing. And obviously to do it at that level with those guys, it's a blast.
Well, and I'm looking like you're 10 years removed from college hockey.
Yeah.
This has got to be you've extended this nicely just to keep playing hockey, being around the guys. Are you playing like in the any of the leagues around town? I know there's a bunch of good ones, the downtown oil and gas guys or whatever. Like, are you on a men's league team? How are you keeping sharp, or is it just any EBUG work you get?
No, I play some men's league hockey as well. There's a wind sport league I play with, and kind of sub around with some buddies that I know, and had a pretty tight 7-5 men's league at 10:45 on Monday night last week.
Yeah.
And that was the last time we were out there. And try to stay on the ice as much as you can, get a sweat. And it's always good to be around the rink.
There's not enough back pressure in men's hockey. I mean,
You know what?
The scores go up because there's no one's back
The
checking.
grade A's are through the roof.
Yeah.
You really can't look at the numbers. It's
Guys
not fair.
really not
Yeah.
committed to defense in the
One-way
men's
players.
league. Now, I think you talked about this, but how many times have you gotten the call and been on the bench to back up?
I think it's probably good. I think at least 2 now. A few years ago, Nashville.
Yeah.
That was kind of late in the game. It was like 10 minutes left, and go down the room, get dressed.
What happened? Did someone get hurt, or someone's not feeling good? Like, walk
I
us through
think it was. I can't remember. Somebody got hurt at the end, or something like groin or something like that, or knee or tweaked knee.
Would it be same 2
It was
goalies as
Rene.
now?
Rene got
It was
hurt.
Rene.
Rene got hurt, and then
All the other guys, yeah.
I think Soros got thrown in, and just kind of dressed and just kind of sit in the room during those scenarios. I don't think they can put you on the bench
Okay.
mid game, right? So then there was a scenario. Then last year with Washington, early on in the year, same thing happened. I think Kemper got hurt at some point in the game, and like halfway through the game, and saying you just kind of go down and get dressed. And
Because I wonder what would happen there because last night you're the Flames emergency backup. Then what if one of the other team's goalies gets hurt?
Did you go down the
Do
hall?
you-
Or do you need another
Are you
EBUG?
going down to get another? Like who else is
I
on the
think-
list?
Yeah, I think we were kind of confused about that last year too, because when Washington, when their guy came down there, I was like, I could go on the bench now. And I think there's something you have to stay neutral in case somebody else on their team goes, and you can't go on the bench and you're on a roster. And I don't know how that all works. And that's for I think Berkey to figure out, and all those guys, they know what's going on there. And
Yeah.
I just kind of follow instructions, and they just tell me where to go.
So you were in the room before, during, after. You got the full experience. What? Give us some dirt.
Yeah, we need some good stuff.
Yeah.
Who was the
Boy,
biggest
Tanev
dick?
took one right in the jib.
He's a tough guy. It was,
Man.
after the game. I mean, I thought he was probably going to a hospital.
Yep, we all thought that.
Yeah.
And I don't know, he's in the room walking around. I'm like, I don't know, like wild.
Yeah.
I don't know what this guy's made of. It's like, does he have a nervous system? Can he feel pain?
Tough
It's
SOB.
insane. It's absolutely nuts.
Yeah.
So what do you do when last night Vladar? Obviously, are you just trying to stay? Obviously, you're staying out of everybody's way. Is he talking to you? Does he not want to talk to you? What's your approach there?
Yeah, I just try to stay out of the guys' way as much as possible, let them do their thing. And I know they probably all have their their routines, but the guys they're all good. They're pretty inclusive when you get there, and they're trying to get me to play sewer ball and hang out with the guys.
Yeah.
We're chatting in the room before, and they're also, but most time, everyone's kind of got their thing. You just try to stay out of the way as much as possible. And Vladdy was good. Kind of came up in the end of Richmond. I was like, gave us water bottles, and that was kind of about all.
No pointers? Did you give him? You know,
boy, that glove hand's a little low there, Dan.
They're going for your glove. I'm keeping because whatever. If you did, it worked. Because he was tremendous last night.
Awesome game, yeah.
That felt like a big one for him. Like, not just to get too micro, but we literally had the conversation yesterday. Like, what's going on with this guy? Is there anything still there? Like, that was a statement game from Dan Vladar. I'd say maybe his first of the year. Do you know?
Yeah, it was easily his best. I don't know if go back last year. I'm sure the year before there's probably been a few here and there, but
yeah, he had nice.
Any goaltender could not have played much better last
Correct.
night, right? Yeah. That was about as close to a perfect goaltending performance as you could get.
Yeah,
so
boys must have been thrilled about that one, seeing him have a good one. It's one of those ones like remember Huberdeau scored. It's just like okay, they care. Same thing. This guy gets the win. Mob him. That's something they need.
It would stink if you're in there and it's just a horseshit game and they're getting lit up and they're losing. You're like, oh, this is the worst thing ever. God almighty.
7-0.
Coach is just tearing guys. Huska's just a cursing and swearing in there, I'm sure. Right? Yeah. He must be just crushing the guys in between periods.
No, it was awesome. You guys it was great. It was an awesome environment. Like they were it was just having fun. The guys made it a lot of fun for me to be there and kind of took the pressure off and just kind of enjoy yourself and kind of seize the moment and like in the warm-ups, just try to take it all in. There was a lot going on. I'm used to about 8 guys on the ice with 3 pucks and a 5-minute warm-up. And then there's a lot more going on when I walked out the tunnel.
No kidding.
Yeah. And just take it all in.
What do you normally, what's like, this is what, Tuesday the something you said?
It's Tuesday, November something.
Yeah. So on Tuesday, November something, what are you normally doing? Like this is a little change of pace. You now have the best stories on your men's league team.
I run a family construction business. So I've been doing that. So I get a lot of freedom, at least to kind of run my own hours. So I get to go out and skate with the guys and do that. Mm-hmm. And then also a goalie coach here in the city. I've been doing that since I was about 15 years old, coaching around with kids. So I do that a lot of time on the ice with that. And yeah.
And so for a day, Flames fans.
Well, I was going to say, and now it's
Dusty Nickel.
Oh, that's great. You had yesterday. Now, about the what about the site in Mount Royal? Speaking of, how are we doing that? Is the foundation been poured on that? Oh yeah, that's great. You were playing with the Flames.
You said that was going to be delivered last week.
What are we doing with the drywall? Where's the drywall? It's back to the real world in a hurry, I would think, for you today. Eh?
I don't know. The phone's been blowing up a lot right now, so we're kind of taking it in stride.
Who's come out of the woodwork? Give us one weird name or someone you didn't expect, or a cool text, or maybe just something where you're like, wow, I can't believe that happened.
I don't even know. I have so many text messages. I have like 500 Instagram friend requests overnight now. I don't even I got text messages from numbers I don't know.
Yeah, it's gonna
take people I haven't heard from 10 years that somehow still have my number. I don't even know. I responded to 2 and 5 more pop up.
Yeah, I love it. That's
very
cool.
nice. Well, thanks for dropping in. It was cool to see. I'm always kind of rooting for the guy to get in. Not that you want anybody to get hurt.
Yeah,
but it becomes the even better stories. Shit, here we go.
You looked calm. You didn't give us a clean answer on the shitting his pants or not, but you looked calm on TV. You looked calm as a cucumber.
I'm not sure.
We'll give him that.
I'm not sure.
No,
I think there was some pants shitting going on. Definitely. Dusty, thanks for dropping in, man. Good to see you. We'll take a quick break, bring Retro in. We'll talk about the game next.
Hey, guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to check out more of our content right here on the Flames Nation YouTube page. We had a bunch of great long-form interviews. You can check out some videos we've done as well outside of the studio. And, of course, if you want more writing or merchandise stuff, flamesnation.ca or nationgear.ca. Appreciate you watching.